These are UFC fights that I need to see ASAP. First fight, Tom Aspinall versus John Jones. Why have we not seen this yet? Okay, I get it. John Jones had some fights lined up. But Tom Aspinall, for crying out loud, has defended an interim title. What are we doing here, UFC? Book this fight. John Jones is dropping news tomorrow, and it better be that he's fighting Tom Aspinall. Dricus du Plessis versus Khamzat Chimaev. Listen, I was rooting for Sean Strickland this weekend to win that belt back, but God, this matchup and the fact that this matchup can even take place if Dricus du Plessis follows through and wins and Khamzat Chimaev stays healthy is unbelievable. Can you imagine the pure unorthodox strength of Dricus du Plessis going up against an absolute unit like Khamzat Chimaev? Well, I literally can't fathom it in my brain. We need to see this fight. Islam Makhachev versus Arman Tsarukyan. Listen, I know Dana White is pissed off at Arman. I know Arman more than likely doesn't deserve it. But God, I would still love to see this fight. This fight has to happen before Islam Makhachev leaves lightweight. But when is Islam Makhachev leaving lightweight? That could be so soon. And Dana could put Arman Tsarukyan through a whole nother 3-4 fights. Imagine if Arman Tsarukyan loses. Oh my God. We literally missed out on a generational fight with this fight. We missed out on a generational fight with this fight. And I still want to see it, man. I still want to see it. So UFC, let's lean up a little bit. I mean, the dude already took a bullying course to be able to fight and didn't need to take the bullying course. Come on, man. Ease up a little bit, right? Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. A beautiful matchup. A striker's delight. If you sit here and you tell me that you wouldn't want to see this matchup, I would sit here and I would literally think you're crazy. Seriously, I would think you're crazy. What are you even talking about, bro? This is a beautiful matchup. It's a striker's delight. And Corey Sandhagen, I don't know, something tells me that he might be able to pull it out the bag, bro. But I would love to see it regardless. Sean O'Malley versus Corey Sandhagen. Book it, please. Nasruddin Imavov versus Caio Borralho. Listen, I know Nasruddin is coming off of the biggest win of his career, and fighting down really doesn't make any sense, right? He just beat Israel Adesanya. He's ranked number 2. He wants a title shot. Ironically enough, Nasruddin Imavov, which kind of makes sense because Robert Whittaker was ranked lower than Israel Adesanya, but Imavov is ranked higher than Khamzat Chimaev. That is mind-blowing. That is actually crazy, but Imavov has been more active, so I guess well-earned. But Imavov versus Caio Borralho, dude, you cannot tell me that this would not be an absolute banger matchup, bro. Imavov is probably not going to get a title shot because it's going to be Khamzat next. In my opinion, I believe. So why not in the meantime fight another contender, prove yourself, get some more experience, some 5-round experience. This could be a main event of a beautiful fight night, bro. Absolute beautiful. Or a co-main event of the Khamzat Chimaev pay-per-view card. UFC, give it a consideration, my guys. Bo Nickel versus Paulo Costa. Am I the only one who thinks this would be a beautiful fight? I mean, Paulo Costa, his ability to be able to counter-wrestle Bo Nickel, and not to mention his edge in the striking, I think Paulo Costa would come in here and he would teach Bo Nickel there are levels to this UFC game, bro. And Paulo Costa's coming off a loss. He can't just fight up. I think he gives the hungry Bo Nickel a shot, and if Paulo Costa can beat Bo Nickel, you know, then everyone hops back on the Paulo Costa train. You know what I mean? He doesn't just have to sit there and tweet ridiculous-ass stuff in order to stay relevant in the UFC. And if Bo Nickel wins, it's going to be a huge jump for him. It's going to be a huge experience gainer. And it's going to be a good fight. Regardless of who wins, this, I feel like, is going to be a very good fight. Yair Rodriguez versus Arnold Allen. Book this now, please. Arnold Allen needs to fight, and so does Yair Rodriguez. And it's perfect. It's perfect. A beautiful striking match. I mean, both of these guys are ready to throw down at any moment. And they're both very, very creative strikers. Very creative strikers, especially Yair Rodriguez. I would love to see this fight. Please. Please, in 2025, let's see this fight. MVP versus Wonderboy? Dude, this is also a banger matchup waiting to be made. MVP coming off a win. He deserves to fight up a little bit higher. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, a perfect matchup. He doesn't have to worry about taking it to the ground. It's a striker's delight. I mean, this would be a high-level striking match. You cannot sit here and tell me you wouldn't tune into this. Book it. Alejandro Pantoja needs a shot to jump up. Now, listen, in my personal opinion, I want Pantoja to jump up and fight Figueiredo. I want him to kind of get comfortable with the weight class, let the flyweight division kind of play out, man. I mean, he's beaten everyone, okay? And the up-and-coming contenders are losing, unfortunately. So why not give Pantoja his shot? He's a beast. He's a monster. He has wins over the best guys in the flyweight division. So why not give him a chance to prove himself, to jump up? Pantoja is the guy I would love to see jump up and fight potentially Merab or even Figueiredo. Fight Figueiredo for maybe an interim championship. Guarantee yourself a next title shot against winner of Merab versus Umar 2. Pantoja would be a fire fight at bantamweight, bro. I don't know. Is that just me? I mean, is that just me or does anyone else agree with that? Let me know in the comments. T-City versus Aljamain Sterling. Another banger matchup. Grappler's delight. And these guys are going to bring it and hopefully not backpack one another because I think the jiu-jitsu on both sides is way too high level for something like that. There may be some stalling positions. There may be some positions where, you know, they're just trying to negate each other's offense. But for the most part, I think this would be a banger fight, and I think we would see some crazy exchanges on the ground. And last fight of the video, guys, Sergey Spivak and Ghazi Goat. Shamil Gaziev deserves to fight up, bro. The title walk starts now. Someone dropped a comment and said the title walk starts on one of my videos the other day. That was hilarious. Sergey Spivak, Ghazi Goat. Give Shamil Gaziev another matchup. Top 10, man. He's coming for that belt. And Sergey Spivak, who better than a guy coming off a loss to Gelton Almeida? I don't really see any other matchups working out for Shamil Gaziev, at least for now, unless he jumps up and hops the line to, like, I don't know, Curtis Blades maybe. But I think that's just too big of a jump right now. I think Gaziev should fight Sergey Spivak. I think this would be a banger, and I think Shamil Gaziev would get the dub, bro. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys want to see any of these fights? Do you guys want to see all of these fights? Do you guys just think I'm stupid and I'm making up crazy matchups in my head and I'm just a delusional UFC fan? Because if that's the case, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like. Deuces.